Joseph here. In this package you get the following videos. This first one, or you probably can't see the printing, but you got powerful blowgun and dart construction. In this video I'm going to teach you how to make a very powerful blowgun and several darts, my R&D on the darts. This is what I want you to look for. Since this is an R&D type of video, I want you to look for the darts that when they're shot out of the blowgun, when they hit my fence in my backyard when I used to live in Belleville, Illinois, you'll see me, these darts hit so hard, you'll see me trying to twist and pull and twist to get these darts out of the wood. That's how powerful those particular darts were, okay? You'll see several darts, but pay attention to the darts that are stuck in the wood and how I made them. Very simple to make, okay? Like I said, I make several darts, but pay attention to those darts. This video, Powerful Blowgun and Dart Construction, clocks in about 1 hour and 9 minutes. The next video I want to talk about is water procurement and treatment. Water, I know you know this, is important in any survival situation. You can go 3 days without water before serious incapacitations take over. Okay? However, depending on your location and the status you're in, your health and such, serious incapacitation can take effect a lot sooner. There are various ways to procure water, and you'll find them in not only in this video, but all my newsletters and package 1, which I talked about earlier. This video is clocking in at about 1 hour and 9 minutes. The next video I want to talk about is true survival kits. This video is clocking in about 46 minutes. Since I started my survival programs back in 1991, when I started putting them together, I heard all these survival experts, or so-called survival experts, teaching folks how to make survival kits, and they're wrong. Pretty much all of them. All survival kits. Now listen to this. All survival kits, I don't care who you listen to, even those guys on TV, all survival kits must satisfy the 8 elements of survival. Must satisfy or indirectly satisfy the 8 elements of survival, which are fire, water, shelter, first aid, signal, food, weapons, and navigation. Fire, water, shelter, first aid, signal, food, and weapons, and navigation. Always and forever and ever. Okay? Survival kits can be as small, and I strongly recommend this, because it can be as small, because people lose their gear every now and then. It could be as small as a film canister in your pocket, so you have that at all times. A bigger one in your backpack, a bigger one in your car, your truck, your boat, your airplane, and even a bigger, more static one in your house, at your house or your cabin. Okay, and I'll talk about later the sister or the big sister or the big brother to survival kits, which are the, excuse my language, which are the Go to Ship Plan emergency packages. Those are another animal in themselves. Okay, again, whether you buy something from me or not, I'm telling you, survival kits, you make your own. Think of this. 8 elements of survival. Fire, water, shelter, first aid, signal, food, weapons, and navigation. Always and forever and ever. Okay? Map reading. This is a basic map reading video. And it's basic. Okay? When you go outdoors, you got to have a map on you. Even at least a sketch. Okay? Maps give you the safest routes to travel. You don't want to be walking off a cliff. Okay? They give you the safest routes to travel. Locations of water, locations of food, locations of overnight camping areas or a particular site, quickest routes to safety in case you got to get the heck out of there. When you're using a map, you're taking control of your situation, okay? You don't want to be wandering out there not knowing where you're going, okay? This video, as far as the map reading basic navigation video, is clocking in at about 2 hours and 3 minutes. The next video I want to talk about is time in the wilderness. In this video I cover making clocks. Make homemade clocks, and you place them on the ground using rocks and such. And the reason I put this video in there, in case you say you're in a group, and since you got this survival program, there's a 99.99999% chance you know more than anybody else walking this, who's ever with you, okay? So you take charge. You got to take charge. And I always say this every now and then in my survival programs. Somebody takes charge, it's like a dictatorship. What you say goes, period. Okay? Anyway, say you got somebody spazzing out in your group. The last thing you need is him to pass on that disease and everybody else gets it. Or say you got a person that doesn't want to do what you say. Well, you take them off to the side. If you have to whack him one time, you whack him one time. And you put them off the side, and you have them make these clocks I'm going to talk about in the Time in the Wilderness video. In other words, you separate those guys that are spazzing out or giving you problems. You put them away from the other people, okay? Because it's like a disease that spreads, okay? Especially when everybody's stressed out. In a survival situation, odds are you're going to be stressed out. Especially the folks that don't know nothing, okay? Next video is Field-Expedient Direction. In this video, I cover techniques on how to find direction. In this video, in all my newsletters, in this survival program I'm talking about right now, in all my survival program, and in package 1, there are more than 30 ways to find direction. More than 30 ways. You know, when you get your compass that you have right now, or even a brand new compass when you buy, how do you know it's on the money? You don't. Unless you go to an authorized survey point and put that survey point, and it tells you this, your compass should be pointing this particular magnetic azimuth, then you know it's on. But most people don't do that. In the military, they do that. But in civilian places, I don't know of any survey points around here. You know, as a matter of fact, I've never heard of one, of any. Anyway, you have to know 30 ways to find direction besides using a compass. These 30 ways to find a direction, besides this video, I'm talking about my newsletters and in package 1, they complement you as far as navigating besides your compass. Okay. This video is clocking in at 2 hours and 2 minutes. And when you get this survival program or these videos, you're going to get this. I'm redoing this, but here's the I always give you a video guide. Okay, 29 hours, and it's got, if you read that there, if I counted them right, 881 topics, 881 Timex. So you can go forward and rewind to any video you want that I give you. Okay, a lot of data there. Okay, that's it for this video. Go ahead and go on to the next one.